In a recent stream, Pinkchyu brought up a topic of being cheated on while talking to her viewers, while bringing up her own experience. These comments arrived after allegations were levied against Tectone of cheating on his wife with Pink back in March of 2024, leading to some viewers now believing that Pink and Tectone may have been in a relationship at some point. Now, if you guys missed out on the Tectone being accused of cheating with Pink, the link to that video is in the description. Here is Pink discussing with her viewers about being cheated on.
You're good, don't worry. Thank you. Chat, I have a weird question to ask. Okay, weird question time. Has anyone ever been cheated on? How do you react to something like that, by the way? Like, is it weird? Like, I know some people are like, oh, you'll crash out or something when you learn about that, like you got cheated on. But is it weird that for me, like, I just like, oh my God, I don't have to deal with this piece of shit anymore. You get revenge? Is it weird? Like, I literally just makes it easier for me to get over that person. I'm just like, oh my God, I don't have to deal with this awful person anymore. I don't know, maybe I'm too mature.
After this clip hit online and shared on Reddit that instantly got removed, some briefly talked about Tectone and Pink, and one user stated in the following: "Guys, she did not name anybody, it could be other streamers or even herself. You guys can't just jump the gun like that." Then followed by a reply stating she posted in a Discord the other week that her and Tectone had broken up and not to bring him up on her stream because he's a still sore subject for her. It's obviously about him. So within the community and based on Pink's response, some speculate that Tech has been cheating. What are you guys' thoughts? Comment below and here is some of the community's reaction.
Tectone's ego is way too big if he cheated on her. The dude is going to get humbled for that. I'd be amazed at how some people just waltz through life and never get their comeuppance. It can be infuriating to see. She had been furiously defending Tectone on Twitter and on stream for months when people were calling him a shit person, only for him to turn around and cheat on her LMAO. Even forgetting this, Tectone is just loud, obnoxious, and flat out not funny or charismatic. Why do people watch him and why give him a platform where I know a head like him exists? It's the space he's in. I don't think you understand how large the vacuum of personality was in the gacha game space when Genshin started to blow up. Gacha went from being mobile games for terminally online weebs that drained their bank account to pay to win into some of the biggest mainstream games in the world, and he stood out among the crowd. These days there are plenty of options, but he has a huge chunk of viewers that are there because he is the largest streamer in that space. 4 months ago, Pinkchyu was defending the bald idiot like crazy, going on Reddit and Twitter during the whole drama. Glad to see she came to her senses, LMO.
XQC and people reacting to him calling out to Mizkif about his DraftKings gambling sponsor.
No, they're mad that I called out the Mizkif sponsor thing, right? So they buried the thread yesterday, and they found anything they could hate me on today, and they posted that, whatever. Just if I can throw some bullshit at them. These people are like so ill, it's unbelievable. Like imagine thinking that I'm not gonna see your play there. Like that you're just mad about that yesterday's thread. You're just mad. It is what it is.
Just a reminder that also XQC himself was against gambling slots and promoting gambling to kids before he got a stake sponsorship deal, just like Mizkif.
I'm sorry, dude. I will not take moral advice from somebody who promotes gambling to children. Okay, I will not take moral advice from somebody who promotes gambling full-time to children.
He's now calling Miz a hypocrite because he is against slots, unregulated CRT IPTO gambling, when X was literally doing the exact same thing a few years ago, Mo. Not to mention their classic argument is always, well, sports betting is worse, when they literally also jump on sports betting anytime something big happens or other people are doing it. XQC also finds just about anything he can bet on and bets on it, deprives and lies to his stream, and can't even keep a good schedule nowadays because he takes too much Adderall and stays awake after stream gambling. Technically, since DraftKings isn't slots unregulated, as far as I am aware, he wouldn't be hypocritical there, by your words. Unless he was completely anti-gambling, then it wouldn't matter what shade of gambling it is. You're just mad about that SA thread. It is also important to mention that Train's originally invented the SA cover-up story, not because of gambling, but because of Alinity. Train mentioned himself that he gathered information on Mizkif over a period of time that predated the gambling sponsorship. The real reason why Train wanted to have a hit piece on Mizkif was because Mizkif brought Alinity back into the Austin streaming circle several years after Alinity accused Train of her. Interestingly, Destiny DGG had a very different stance on accusations of SA back then, and went hard on Alinity, as can be seen here, but fully accused Mizkif of covering up SA without any proof. As for XQC, it was always just about the gambling money. It was actually not because of Alinity. It was Mizkif bringing up Train's crypto scam, JoltCoin. Train's reply accusing Mizkif of covering up SA was because he brought up JoltCoin. He used a SA victim as a prop to distract people about how Train is a scammer, and sadly it worked flawlessly. Nobody ever remembers the actual reason. They think it was because Mizkif attacking gambling, which he didn't, which was actually Asman, not Mizkif, that brought it up. And it wasn't even about gambling specifically that Asman was bringing up. It was how a scammer that committed a crime was never banned. Train was the one that brought up gambling. No, it was because of Alinity. The JoltCoin tweet was just the trigger for Train to release his hit piece. Train said that he was gathering information about the Crazy Slick situation for over a year and wanted to wait for the right moment to release it. That's also the reason why XQC blackmailed Mizkif during a stream weeks before they went all out. It was a blessing for Train that he and XQC were in full crypto gambling scam mode, funded by the same website, because he could just use XQC and his large viewer base to spread the hit piece. Without the help of XQC, Destiny and their viewers' Train's made-up story would have gotten nowhere.